Let me start recording. All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another week of FIU football. Probably just a couple more weeks that I'm doing here until this series kind of goes on a bit of a hiatus. Because, when am I recording this? When is this stream? Thursday, September 19th, which means in 8 days. Let me do recruiting while I'm doing this. In 8 days, it will be, what, the 27th? 27th officially. And that Friday, that day is when Maximum Football 19 and Access Football 19 both drop on the same day. And I'm very much looking forward to it. Oh, shit. I'm trying to remember. There we go. That's what I need. So, very much looking forward to that. And, yeah, I think what's going to end up happening is I'm basically going to be going on a bit of a hiatus doing this because I feel like it's not really worth doing. I don't think it's really worth doing 2 college football dynasties, I guess you would say. So this one's probably going to go away, or at least go on hiatus until, I'm saying hiatus because if you never know, Maximum Football could be like Access Football last year where I played it for a little bit and then I just couldn't get into it as much as I did the previous year, even though they did change quite a bit of it. So you never know. I'm keeping my expectations curbed for it. Let me see. Ooh, a little bit better than UAB. That's pretty good. So I'm keeping my expectations somewhat curbed here because, seeing the gameplay of Maximum Football, it looks okay. But I feel like everyone's already ascertaining that it's going to be amazing when it's like even the team themselves have said it's like, what, 3 guys? It's like 1 or 3 guys doing the entire thing. But yeah, I'm excited for that, and I know I've seen a lot of people talking about doing 130 team custom deals, and I'm excited because I want to do the same thing. Because that was one thing when I heard. I got to be honest, this was one thing that I really thought about when this game came out, was when they said, oh, you can have 120 teams in this game in Team Builder. I thought, holy shit, 120 custom teams, that'd be fucking amazing. And then as it turned out, oh no, you can actually only use 12 of them in Dynasty. It's like, well, that's a full conference. That would be dope, but yeah.
Wilson fields it at the 2.
I don't know why for half a second I thought you were one of my other mods. Because I saw the little sword and I didn't read the name, but I saw the sword of a mod and fuckface, and I'm like, what the fuck? And okay.
Brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game.
What about college hoops? I mean, I'm still doing college hoops. I'm definitely still doing me some college hoops. The next time I do, in fact, I will say this: that my plan for my next college hoops stream. By the way, what's up, Down Nice? And I saw you waved at me. I figured I'd say hi. But the next college hoops one I realized is episode 100. That's oh no. Oh, that's not a good start. See, I figured he was far enough ahead of him, and he wasn't. And I made a boo-boo. Wow. 1 pass, 1 interception, 1 pick 6. Go me. Let's try this again, except this time I don't suck. So yeah, the next college hoops will actually be my 100th episode. So I'm planning on probably making that much longer than it usually, because I usually do through like 3 games. And I figured, let me see, second round, Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4, championship game. So if I get to the championship game, that's 5 games. So I figured I might as well make it a little bit longer and then just do probably like 3 hours worth of college hoops at some point, presumably next week or so. yeah, just get into that, and hopefully just make a run at a championship in that 100th episode.
Can't tack on any yardage.
I mean, he caught it, but
That makes it 2nd and 2.
so how are you guys doing? I am exhausted.
We got a 2nd and 2. Ball on the 40.
Here's the thing. I think I've mentioned it before. The thing I've mentioned before is
Taken down. 33-yard
Thursdays
line.
are like my
Picks up
Mondays.
7 yards with that
So this
catch.
was my Monday today, going back to work. See, I love sleeping in, especially on my days off. Holy shit, do I love sleeping in. The one downside to that is that when my happy ass wakes up at noon on Wednesday, it's hard to be back in bed at a normal time so that I can wake up on Thursday. So, yeah. So what ends up happening is I go to bed well after midnight, and then I have to wake up at 6 o'clock. I think last night I probably didn't fall asleep until like 1:30. Oh shit! I was half a second too late on that. I saw the tight end going. I was about ready to go, and then I just froze. So yeah, it's kind of cool because Maximum Football, it seems like there's a lot of people who are ready to play that shit on there. Oh shit, he's so open. Oh, why did you have to throw like that? Just don't throw like a dipshit. No. Whoops, actually don't do formation. I told you, we don't. This is a dumb idea. Because it's 4th and 18. Oh, we're going to booth review it. Okay. You might have gotten both feet in. Oh, that'd be great. Caught. I don't think that... Does that count? I don't think that counts. I can't hear him. Play reversed. Oh, shit. 1st and 10. Okay. I didn't know if the white line technically counts as in. I almost think of it like tennis, where if it hits the chalk, it's out. Hey, Rectangle, what's up? But yeah, I'm kind of jazzed about all the people that talked about how they want to do something on their YouTube or Twitch for Maximum Football. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm interested in seeing how many people switch over from like NCAA 14 to Maximum Football. I don't know if a lot of people are going to do that. Oh, God, I thought he'd be able to jump up for it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. That was a dumb.
He came up with a fantastic interception there.
Well, the quarterback is kicking himself for that one.
What a stat line. What do you got? 74 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Cool.
And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive.
So that'll be interesting to see how many people actually do that, because goddamn, I think when like Axis 17 and I think even with Axis 18, there just hardly wasn't anybody actually doing anything with Axis football as far as I think if you look in Axis Football 17 Dynasty, there's like maybe 2, and I'm one of them. And I don't think there was anyone. I think the last time I ever checked the phrase Axis Football 18 Dynasty, it was like nothing. So there's a whole lot of people you can maybe get into watching that, which is always kind of interesting because the one Axis Football 18 stream I did do actually did. It seemed to have gotten a lot of people interested. Oh no, he's gonna get in the middle of it. Yep. Why don't you throw in front of the man? Okay, that was a dumb throw, but also I hoped he was gonna throw in front of him, but he didn't. That's on me. I make dumb decisions. Thankfully, we're still in the first quarter, so I got plenty of time to continue screwing up. Wow. Somehow they have less yards than me. Can I upload custom logos? Not on Maximum Football. Axis Football, sure.
Quick shot to the open receiver, and he
You
can't hang on to the
drop
ball.
that.
Number 27 was the intended receiver on the play.
Hey, Beast, what's up? There we go.
From their own
So yeah,
27-yard
I
line.
guess
It's
if I
second down.
remember hearing right, they have a logo creator, editor, whatever, like a logo creation suite in Maximum Football. They added it last year, and it's going to be on day one this year. What the?
That makes it 3rd and 3.
And you can create your own logos there. I don't know what type of. I don't think they've changed much from 18, and from what I've seen, it's sort of basic shapes. I mean, you can probably make something out of it if you have enough creativity. I do think they said something about having, what was it, like 300 generic logos. Now, that's what they proclaimed, and I've been playing video games long enough to know that you never just go off what someone proclaims. But it was said that it was either like 200 or 300. Oh my! He nearly batted the ball right into the defender.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Oh shit! That's yep.
Quickly, and it's picked off.
I can't. I'm not even mad at the game. I'm just mad at myself. It's as soon as I hit the button, I went, that was a bad idea. I can't. I'm just angry at my own dumbness.
It's still only
Your
the
Titans
second
base
quarter.
depression. Is that who's playing tonight?
I gotta say, this
I don't know. I
one's
think
turned
this
out
stream
great
is
for
going to
blowout.
be just as depressing. Also, and I'm a Vikings fan, so I can kind of wallow in misery
Excellent
too.
play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big game.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and
GTA
coming up
5
with a
lately,
nice game for
sleeping
the
in the car.
offense.
Shit, do you have any plans of doing a racing game series, something like GT or Forza? I don't know. Like it's one of those weird things where like I do quite a few.
1st and 10.
Like I play some racing games on my own. I kind of suck at them. That's the last thing I want to do is just do some like terrible,
45-yard line.
some terrible racing series.
7 yards.
Like I play the MXGP series a bunch, but I'm not great at it. I'm okay, but not great. Let me see here. There we go. Oh.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
I know Grid Autosport just dropped for the Switch, and apparently it actually runs pretty well.
Good gain for the offense.
I wouldn't mind seeing how Grid
First down, 10
Autosport
yards to
runs.
go.
I'm trying to think about what other racing games. I did just buy because it was on sale, and I've had it on my wish list for a while. Oh, shit. Okay.
Makes the catch, and he's
I
got
did
nowhere
just
to
buy
go.
Kartcraft, but that's still very bare bones. I'm glad I got it on sale because it's still very bare bones compared to what I would expect. Have any recommendations for cheap Switch games you want to play something until Luigi's Mansion 3 comes out? I guess it depends on what you're into.
Gandy gains about 5 yards on the run.
I actually just bought a game called
They need
Rebel
about 3
Cops.
yards to get the first
It's
down.
a turn-based action game. So your XCOM, Final Fantasy Tactics, Disgaea, those type of games.
Fakes the handoff.
Oh, shit.
He rolls out to the right.
Hey,
Slings it. He's at the 12.
hey!
Inside the 10. Tackle made at about the 3-yard line.
And I've really come to enjoy it. So I just bought Rebel Cops, and that's been fun. It's made by the same people who did This Is the Police, and it's about like a small town. It's about like a police force, like a quote unquote like a vigilante police force basically this former KGB Russian mafia guy comes in, takes over part of the town. Oh no, that's way up. Jesus. Well, at least he got it. So he's doing that, and then and he's taking over part of the town, including the police. So some of the a good chunk of the police, part of the police force ends up leaving the force. They still have their uniforms and everything, but they're basically like barely any money, surviving out of a cabin. And it's really fun because I really do enjoy a good turn-based game. The one complaint I have is that, holy shit, like, they got some big-ass maps, but also I feel like you need to tighten it up just a little bit because a single mission can probably take you an hour at least. You see, they got rid of watching ads for bits. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, skip, change of possession. Dirt Rally was free on Steam. Yeah. I guess another turn-based one that I was looking at before I got Rebel Cops was Hard West. That's on sale for the next like week or so. Like 6 days. It's like $4. What else did I thought I just bought something on. Let me look at while I'm doing this. What did I buy? I bought No Reload Heroes. Actually, that doesn't have as much replayability as I was hoping. No Reload Heroes. Doom's not bad. Of course, you can get through Doom pretty quickly though.
It's second down now. They're just a few feet away from that
Super Kirby Clash. Human Fall Flat's pretty good. Once again, that's one of those things that it's fun, it's super fun, but also has a finite amount of play, a very finite amount of playing time. Civ 6 isn't that cheap. 911 Operator was pretty cheap. I don't know if it's on sale anymore though. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't see a ton that I could recommend. I'd have to actually go look in the eShop again. Hang on one second. Put that back on the dock. What did I pick? Oh yeah, it was a running play. Never mind. Oh, I think I hit the... I know what I did. Not bad. Yeah, a lot of people here. I think it's because I actually started streaming at a halfway decent time as opposed to when I would take a nap. I decided not to take a nap today. Instead, I was going to fill myself with caffeine. I actually had my supervisor at work concerned that my heart one day is going to explode, which it probably will, because he saw me coming into work, and he saw what I was carrying, because I always carry like an energy drink with me because I'm fucking addicted to caffeine at this point. And once again, the aforementioned not being able to fall asleep until after 1:30, and oh, damn it! Oh, yep, just let it drop. And then having to wake up at 6, so oh yeah, the Thursday night football thing probably helps. Yeah, to be fair, that probably does help.
This is a very questionable play call here. I'm not sure I agree with it.
That's how I'm just gonna title everything like clickbaity next time. Like I'm gonna do some weird anime shit one time, and it's just gonna be like live nudes. People just coming in like, yo, what? But yeah, it's. Oh, see, I'm trying to remember what other games are. I know there were some games that were on sale, but I can't remember now. Set it up. Let's set it up. Yeah, I wish I was better at racing. That's one of the big reasons why I don't like streaming racing games, because I found a couple of racing games that I really enjoy, and it's been one of those things where I know if I stream it, it's like, man, I can start to play pretty well without a lot of assists on, but sometimes I still need that racing line. It takes me so long to like really really get it. And yeah, I know that it's just one of those things. Like I still get that every once in a while where someone's just like, did you know you're shit at this game? It's like, yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I understand. Never claimed to be great. Take Pato Society's Big Nude
Here's
Saturday.
the point after to try to cut this to a 3-point game.
You know what'd be even better? Would be even better if it's just like totally nude streaming, but there's no webcam. So I just pretend that I'm naked streaming. No one knows because there's no way to tell. But it's just, yeah, totally naked. Totally nude.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
I wonder if that's is that a bannable offense? Is implied nudity bannable?
Now he tries to buy some
Let's just see. Oh Jesus! Let's just see where the lines get drawn.
Defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
God, do I want to go to forwards? Oh shit! Actually, you know what? I see the clock winding down. Let's not be shit at clock management right now, and let's just go.
He scrambled.
Oh shit! Just I meant to just run, and I stopped, and I don't know why I did that. It'd be a lot of fun when a streamer isn't good in the game. Oh, I know. I feel like I've almost built part of my audience off of people who love to watch me be shit at something. He got it. He got it.
And that's his receiver who's wide open. And he's taken down right around the 22-yard line.
I was watching the two dudes in the middle. I'm like, that defender can only go after one guy, and I'm going to throw to the other one. Thank God he didn't get up and get a piece of that. Either the guy who was trying to swat the pass or the guy who was guarding him.
Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play.
You still have all assist on because you're a baby. I don't blame you. I recently tried to play MXGP Pro again. I haven't played it in a few months. Ooh. Ooh. But yeah, I haven't played it in a little while, and then I went and fired it up again, and it's just like, Jesus. I'm just like, I can do the basic, like I can race, but it's just, it's like I can race with, like, you know, mostly just joint break assists and stuff. I can figure out the racing lines and everything else on that. But I'm still hanging in like 10th to 15th. It's like nothing makes you feel more mediocre than, you know, it's like, oh man, you still have some of the assists on and you still can't quite even win. And then you see people who are actually good at the game going, this shit's too easy. I'm like, fuck.
He splits the uprights with the
Strip
extra point.
football stream title, but you just hit the attempt strip button. Oh my goodness. See, I can't laugh that heartily because it'll make me cough. What the fuck? Sure. Let's okay. That was an immediate turnover. I gotta see what happened. It had to have been like a fumble or something.
You could bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though.
Really? You're just gonna let that happen twice?
But they need to at least be able to slow it down.
Set it up. I mean, it's, you know, first down, so the clock's gonna stop, but I'm just gonna make him have to do something. Whoop. Boom! Oh my goodness. Get ready for 21 unanswered points after the awfulness that was the absolute awfulness that was the start of this game. I started off with 3 interceptions. I figured it out. Don't worry.
He makes the PAT.
Damn, you're still sick. I'm not really sick is the thing. It's like if I was sick, I would have been over this. It's just like I said, it's always just been like some form of allergies or pollen or whatnot. I think the temperature just needs to cool down a little bit. I think it's just the hot air and everything is just making everything awful. So, yeah. It's not as bad as it used to be. Like, I'm not going through cough drops like a bag a day now. So, there's at least that. Clips made as a metric of channel success, and all the clips in this channel is me being bad. You got it. You're not wrong. Except for that one play when I was, oh my God. Except for that one time that I did like a 90-yard touchdown because the receiver just like pancaked his defender and then just ran all the way to the end. Otherwise, everything else is just me screwing up at life. Me just going, well, I guess I suck at this game too. It's one of the reasons why it's one of the reasons why I wouldn't, since the last couple days I've been playing Rebel Cops. It's like, man, I love turn-based games, but holy shit, the amount of times I've hit retry mission because it's like, okay, well, I practically failed it there because I was supposed to be stealthy, and they found me. They're gonna quarantine me when I get off the. I got 6 weeks. I'll be fine. I'll just wear one of those masks.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 48.
It's usually better when I'm not like. I'm much better when I'm away from home. I think because when I'm at work, I tend. Well, okay, it's really dusty at work, so. But I think once I get like fresh air, I'm much better. I think I'll be fine. I just submitted the coughing gods and buy the supersized cough drop bag. I mean, I did that too. I've gone through several of them, but yeah, it's not been too bad. I should have done a split second sooner. Bag's so big a cashier sees it thinks you have cancer because only a cancer patient needs that many cough drops. You just cough and a tooth falls out. Like, oh, no. I'm sorry.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
Like, oh no, he has the AIDS. Mask up if you got the slightest sign of the sniffles. I probably will. I don't think I'll be too bad. Like I said, I just need it to cool off a little bit. I think it's just a seasonal thing. Maybe I should get a flu shot. I've never gotten. Oh God, I can't even remember the last time I actually got a flu shot. But I mean, I think I can just go up to my local supermarket's really good about that shit because we got like a local chain here that just decides to put everything in one place. Like it's a supermarket / deli / Chinese / sushi / sit down restaurant / bank. They put a small bank in one of my local ones. And a place to buy stamps. So it's like half a post office too. And this isn't even like a small town either. It's just they just decided they're going to put a gigantic thing in. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, let me not risk injury here. He got up, right? He looked like he did the I forget what it's called. Where your body like tenses up. Thanks for game recommendations. No problem. Yeah, before I was gonna do Rebel Cops, Hard West is $4. It looks like turn-based Wild West type stuff. Looks really cool. Like I said, I would have because I was looking at that before Rebel Cops came out, and I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty much the same thing, but maybe a little bit more like what I want, and from a developer that I know is really good. And not to mention the game was it was a little bit pricier. I think it was I can't remember how much I paid for it. It was only slightly pricier, but it was like 1.8 gigs on my micro SD card as opposed to the 6 gigs that Hard West wanted.
And a halfback took it in for the
PWG
score.
gave you the
If he
flu
punched
last
that
time.
into a short
I'm not
distance, he had
surprised.
great blocking up front on that play.
Yeah, I had one of my friends ask, one of my friends and coworkers ask me, he's like, "What are you gonna buy there?" And I'm like, probably mostly video game shit, and I don't know, something autographed by Joshi's. That's my fucking life. I actually today went and got a heavy duty binder because what I basically had been doing for the longest time was taking a lot of these wrestling autographs that I have, whether personalized or not. Oh shit, they kept on him. Wow, he really slacked off on him. This is a long look at that. All right, we've come back from as many interceptions as we've had. 4 interceptions, but we finally got a 4 touchdowns. Lewd wrestler photo books. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen too. any that I haven't already gotten.
And he adds the extra point.
I want a waifu. Can you bring one too? What new anime am I watching this season? Oh God, I gotta be honest. I'm not really watching any new anime right now. One of my friends that we usually watch, a few weeks ago he suggested to me Danganronpa, and we started watching Danganronpa, and I loved it so much that I said we need to watch the rest of this now. So we've spent the last few weeks, whenever we hang out every week, watching Danganronpa, and then also finding out that it goes first season and then like 3 games is sort of the second-esque season and prequel and stuff like that, and then the 3rd season was an anime. So there's technically no animated 2nd season, so you have to like play the games. So what we opted to do was watch like a recap of the other games. So that's what we've done so far, is actually watch recaps of the side games and sequel games to prepare ourselves for watching season 3. I gotta say, Danganronpa it's one of those things that's not really in my wheelhouse, but I love it because I love I don't know, I really enjoy like the murder mystery type stuff, and yeah, it's just, it's one of those things where I was watching the whole first season of it, and every episode is just it's they have the big villain is just like, someone's gonna murder somebody because I'm giving you all motives, and then the main character just goes, oh, this is stupid, no one's gonna kill each other over this kind of motive. Wait, someone's dead? What the fuck?
The halfback goes forward for about 5 yards.
And the next thing you know, someone died because apparently it was a little too much for someone.
As they continue with this drive.
Sleeping on new stuff too. You need to watch Dr. Stone, Fire Force, and Vinland Saga. Start watching Blood Lad. Okada, what's up? Oh shit! Oh, I hit the wrong button.
They bring him down in the backfield.
I didn't even finish the shit from this last season. Aren't we already starting up a new season here soon? I didn't even finish the shit from last season, if I remember right. Let me look. It's probably just going to be a wasteland of, hey, you watched like 4 episodes of this. Whatever happened?
And they get nice yardage on that run.
New updates.
That's 3 down and
1 episode, 4 episodes, 2 episodes, 1. I didn't even get started on that one. 1, 4, 2. And one of the ones that actually I got 4 episodes into, I only did because it's like 10 minutes long.
Into the 4th quarter now, and we're back to the action.
You finished Dumbbell today? I need to finish Dumbbell. I need to get past the second. I need to get past the first episode of Dumbbell. That was one of the ones that I got through like the first episode, and I don't know. I'm really bad. I'm really bad at starting shows and then just not finishing them. And I've got plenty of time, usually. But I just opt to, it's like, how am I going to spend my time? Am I going to spend my time watching a show, or am I going to spend my time dicking around on the computer or playing something on my Switch? And usually I settle with dicking around on my computer or playing something on my Switch or napping. And then the next thing I know, I have fallen way behind on a show. Damn it. Oh shit, there's more Miru tights. Yes.
The 10th play of this drive.
I need more of my short form girls in tights fetish anime. You son of a bitch. That's all right. 41 yards? I think he can hit 41 yards. I think that'll work. Make it. There you go. Carolyn Tuesday, if you haven't seen it, is kind of like Beck or Kaon. I think what's kind of funny about that is Beck and Kaon are sort of, I get what you mean by Beck and Kaon, but also two, I get that it's like probably a musical band type anime, but also very different styles.
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost
2 minutes and you
insurmountable
already talked
lead.
about something
This
rude.
defense
I mean, to be fair, I've been live for 41 minutes. Sure, I've probably been talking, and I spent the first 30 talking about the football games coming out next week. You just weren't here for it.
That makes it 1st and 10.
From the 43-yard line, it's first down.
But yeah, I've been preparing myself for Japan. I got money to give a certain particular mod in my chat, which I will have. I get paid tomorrow. I've saved a good chunk of the money. I know I should know how much I owe him. I have a pretty good idea based on my calculations, and that should be A-okay. I have prepared myself by pretty much... Ooh, no! B was so open! Football discussion is the appetizer for degenerate. It really is. It's just going to be people coming in going, ooh, Thursday night football. And it's just going to be me going, anime titties, anime titties.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 33.
The one weird thing about having this phlegm in this consistent phlegm in my throat is now I laugh. Now I laugh like a 45-year-old who's been smoking for 20 years. Because it's just a bunch of crap in my throat that I can't seem to get rid of. You know what? I laugh like my aunt. I laugh like my aunt who smoked the entire time that I knew her and proceeded to die of cancer. Oh, it got real sad real quick. You know, there was one funny side too. If I could find a funny side to my aunt dying of cancer, is that I remember when they said that she had it, and because I knew she smoked like at least 2 packs a day, I just automatically assumed it was lung cancer. And I remember when my dad told me, he was like, actually, it's colon cancer. I'm like, oh, well, that's a twist.
So it's third down, and
That's about the darkest I think I'll get. I just wanted to. It was just one funny little weird thing that I thought that I distinctly remember. Oh my God, I distinctly remember about that. Oh wait, okay. Anime about two girls on Mars trying to become a band. It has a few American musicians and rappers in it. It's by the Cowboy Bebop person. Oh yeah. I tell you, you just got someone excited by mentioning Cowboy Bebop.
And it's through the uprights. Let's get the latest now. Reese Davis.
Time to get you up to date on what's going on in Houston. And for Western Kentucky,
Is a game between Western Kentucky and Rice supposed to be noteworthy?
meanwhile, check out some action from Murfreesboro. It felt as if the game rested on.
Wow. I mean, we have done quite a bit here. I didn't expect that because we were getting our feces pushed in, and they were up what, 7? Was it 17-0? Like 21? It was like 21-7, something like that. I'd have to look at the scoring. I won't look at it, but yeah, it was down by something like 17 points.
So we're just about ready to return to
And
action.
I've gone on like a 48-7 run.
Just under 2 minutes in the game.
I love anime ass, by the way, but not anal.
Gandy gains about 5 yards on the run.
Gain of 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I think I was talking about that with my roommate because he is not an anime. He's not like an anime guy at all. And I've taken him to a couple of. I've kind of like drug him along to a couple of movies that I wanted someone to go with. And at least they're relatively safe because like one, I forget what one of them. Oh god, I think one of them was a Studio Ghibli offshoot movie, where it wasn't Studio Ghibli, but it was Studio Panak. Who did it? That Mary and the Witch's Flower. We're just basically Studio Ghibli. If you want to get someone into watching anime, that's Studio Ghibli's about as safe as it gets because you could still say, you know what? It's technically Disney, so it works. But yeah, I think I had mentioned something about. Oh yeah, that's because he was on a phone conversation with like this girl, and she was just. I don't want to. Now I don't want to talk too much shit about someone that I don't know, and I've only known through these little conversations with my roommate. But she seemed annoying, at least to me. But I think that's just because I get annoyed easily by people. Let me see here. Adjustments. Let's just conservative there. That should kill most of the clock there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 28.
Hey, Rhett, what's up? Oh shit. That's all right. That's game.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
That was good. That was really good. We really came back from the 4 interceptions that were thrown before we decided to get our act together. We really got our act together eventually, but only after a bunch of interceptions. Only after completely trying to throw the game away. You should feel bad. You should be hanging your heads in shame. You get 4 turnovers against the team in the first half, and you can't come away with the win. In fact, you lose by 3 touchdowns. Hey, I'm only the guy here trying to win. I'm not the. Why you got to do UAB like that? Hey, UAB did it to themselves. They played themselves here. They had every opportunity to win that game. I handed it to them with my awful skills, and they still managed to screw it up. Jack Payne is now level 17. All right, let's see here. Skill trees. Everything in recruiting. Ooh. All right, what do I need? Locksmith. Royal treatment. Pipelines? Oh, God. You know what? Yeah, let's do pipelines. What do I need here? I think I can fill out pipelines at 18 and 19. And I can probably do locksmith, another locksmith for 20. And then I can have my insta commit. So that'll be good. I feel like that insta commit's just OP. Should have done royal treatment. I'm never big on royal treatment. I don't know why. I think it's because I don't put as much. So my recruiting is probably ass, but I don't put as much faith into. I know that there's like little bits and pieces to doing campus visits, but I don't put as much faith into just adding the few. I could still eventually do it. It's just not the highest on my list, which is probably a wrong way of doing it for a lot of people, but we'll see. Louisiana Tech, for some reason, is a top 25 team. I do need to stop the recording for this. So that'll be it for this week. Of course, I'm going to continue here if you are on the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, like I said, that'll be week 5. Week 6, we're facing Louisiana Tech. They may or may not be a top 25 team. We'll see what happens. But thank you, and I will see you next time.